Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Because you know, Soda and Hero, what's the most valuable commodity in life?
A
Sex.
person's time.
That is correct.
Or so does balls, apparently.
Yeah, they're very important.
I know it's a fantasy because, like, if I'm playing a video game, GTA, and a hot chick comes up to me, I know that's not real life. Can Pokemon get venereal disease? Let's go to an expert.
Where's Badger? She would.
Badger, Badger, can you get AIDS from a Pokemon? I was
Yeah.
told I play with my mic too much.
You play with your black thing too.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Soda, 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 I made you out of clay. Soda, 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 why do you sound so gay?
I mean, I don't understand how this game
Good donkey.
failed. Like, I'm a big fan of the Suicide Squad. I know we talked about this when it came out, and you said it was gonna suck. I said it'll be all right, and you win this one.
This whole project started as a college project to build a prosthetic that could be 3D printed and functional. And wow, he went.
Okay.
So, explain what good diarrhea is.
The type of diarrhea that cleans itself coming out.
People around who would be able to do the thing in the world that they're talking about doing. Does it make any sense to anybody? No. Well, then why the heck do you do it? Yeah.
Congratulations, you got Elliot Page.
Like for the boyfriends who
Experiences, everything that they interact with in the world is going to be completely different.
If one clone said to a transgender clone, "Go f yourself," and he went to another clone and f***ed another clone, would he be technically f himself?
Stand with you.
And apparently, I have a fan in the Pacific Northwest. She's a hairdresser and she's crazy hot. Today is the last day you can get your Whoa Dude t-shirt.
The only time you can have soda sitting on your titty.
Wow.
What? You don't want to play with hot sauces again, Penguin?
I'm doing
I think
good.
she was playing with hot nuts.
Nobody knows what their origin race is.
Like Uber drivers.
Yeah, they're that.
Highly reflective boobies.
Damn.
Oh, good lord.
Because people can't figure out that it's a fantasy. I know it's a fantasy because, like, if I'm playing a video game like GTA and a hot chick comes up to me, I know that's not real life.
Putting hot sauce on my grits.
Really.
Do you do that?
I do that.
What the fuck?
It's like a white guy trying to be like a black dude, but not reading the entire manual.
I'm not.
So sick of being fat. Gross.
Trust me, I understand the pain.
But you're not fat and gross. You're handsome.
He likes the
Just this Steam
I
group.
made a baby.
Was it a tube sock baby?
It was my Aaron Judge sock.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Captain Canuck.
Kazoo came in last night, you know, little tipsy as usual. And he's like, I got the #1 issue of Captain Canuck. How much is it worth? I looked it up. It's like maybe $20. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I was like, yeah, because it's Canadian. Nobody gives a fuck.
Whoopi Goldberg's profession is what? I mean, Jabba the Hutt's profession is what?
That's messed up.
Look, I'm brave, not an idiot.
That she can't wait to get out of the gaming industry
So
and go
he has
back
all
to
this
the
patchiness up
sex
in
work,
here.
right?
sex work.
I'm gonna come.
I had
Lentils go
macaroni and
far.
lentils. Man, I shit out
Oh.
large intestine the other day from the lentils I had.
Alright.
Me getting hit with a baseball.
Exactly. 8 times in one game.
Wow, that's your fault. I've heard that allegedly it hurts just as bad, if not worse, but hey.
Whatever. Their pain threshold is higher. They can give birth. They can take it. NPR voice. How
I
you
don't
doing?
know.
Don't
Don't I
forget to
have a good
comment,
one, too?
like, and subscribe. And if you're on, wait, that sounds like Rogue Penguin. Is that her?
So I created the poll, but it did not show up. What happened?
You broke it. Why does everything you touch turn to shit?
Right?
Like
Gina
Ryan
Carano
Reynolds
is,
built.
is
And you
huge.
Oops.
Peg me any day.
So I,
To tell you the God honest
it's
truth,
been on
it's
my thing
really
anytime.
not
Just saying.
hard
Oh, good
to
lord.
find out information
Pulling
about
it.
people
Venus
once
Williams
you get
body.
their
out of her mouth would be my dick, right?
What the fuck?
Because you know, Soda and Hero, what's the most valuable commodity in life?
A
Sex.
person's time.
That is correct.
Or so
Yes.
does balls, apparently.
So is balls.
Yeah, they're very important.
I know it's a fantasy because, like, if I'm playing a video game, GTA, and a hot chick comes up to me, I know that's not real life. Can Pokemon get venereal disease? Let's go to an expert.
Where's Badger? She would.
Badger, Badger. Can you get AIDS from a Pokemon? I was
Yeah.
told I play with my mic too much.
You play with your black thing too.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Soda, 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 I made you out of clay. Soda, 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 why do you sound so gay?
I mean, I don't understand how this game
Good donkey.
failed. Like, I'm a
Well,
big fan
I
of
mean-
the Suicide Squad. I know we talked about this when it came
Yeah, we
out,
did.
and you said it was gonna suck. I said it'll be all right, and you win this one.
This whole project started as a college project to build a prosthetic that could be 3D printed and functional. And wow, he went.
Well, okay.
So, explain what good diarrhea is.
The type of diarrhea that cleans itself coming out.
People around who would be able to do the thing
Here
in the
we go.
world that they're talking about doing. Does it make any sense to anybody? No. Well, then why the hell do you do it?
Hey there, welcome to the show where we're bringing you the latest, don't you know? We're the host that you've been waiting for, Chieftain Hero and Soda Pop TV. Yeah! Laggin now, we're the ones you're shouting about. Bringing you the hottest news without a doubt. From internet trends to the games we adore, and all the movie buzz and so much more. Laggin now, laggin now, laggin out. We'll keep you updated about what's on your screen. From the newest.
I got more gums than Butthead. I am the chieftain, everybody. Not only do we have trolls on YouTube, but I think you guys heard accidentally on purpose that I just destroyed somebody on TikTok as well, because I make money on there too on my own just for shits and giggles. Please welcome. Hey, that's not Hero. Wait a second.
Next day, I'm on the wrong side. I feel like.
There we go. To my left is Hero, the IT guy. To my right is the only man that streams at 60 frames a second. Please welcome Soda Pop. Lorenzo's in the chat, so don't forget to check out mydickmakesmoney.com. Free plug for Lorenzo. Make sure you are 18 plus when you look that up. And since Soda loves it, I'm eating some nuts.com because Soda loves his nuts.
Oh Jesus!
I wish.
So I have espresso beans to keep me awake for a little bit. So that way we can rock and roll with today's title of today's show is Korea Simps for Blizzard. And Karendo's like, do we still use the word simp? I'm like, probably not, but I'm not with it anyway, so who gives a shit, right? But he makes a great point. Do we actually do say that anymore? I don't know.
They still do.
I still like White Knight.
White knighting, yeah. I think they still use white knighting.
I've heard that.
I know this guy actually dropped into a live today, and he was talking, and I go, I have a question for you. Do you say police or police? And he goes, that's racist.
What?
Yeah. He's like, yo, man, that's racist. I go, you know what's not racist? Grammar. So use verbs. That's what I told him. And I also told him, is it ax or ask? Just so I can throw him off, just to fuck with him, and people are like laughing in the chat. I just did it I just do shit just to fuck with people. He's like, that's racist. I go, how's that racist? I heard math was racist, but now grammar, like using proper grammar, is racist.
Yeah,
he's getting all fucking mad at me. I was having fun today. I was like driving to Culver's, and I'm like, let me fuck with somebody. Let's do a fuck around and find out. But yeah, so I'm so proud of myself because this looks a lot. This thumbnail, I did literally no work to it. All I did was a content aware, put the Blizzard logo, and like match the fucking gradient for Korea Simps. I can't remember who this is. I know what show. I know what it is. What's up, Kaori? Kiori does all our social posts and stuff. Thank you, Kiori. Oh my God, Math is racist. Corinzo's fucking dying. Yeah, Math is racist, apparently.
Of course.
I've heard that before too.
Yeah. I'm not. I usually say I'm not racist. I hate everybody equally. I've said that a lot too, haven't I?
You've said that a lot before. I've said my hate is equal opportunity. So I mean, we're all on the same page, I think.
Equal opportunity offender. Yeah. Okay, where is? Okay, let's see. Make that disappear. There we go. All right, fantastic. So let's get the legal stuff out of the way so we don't get sued. But we do have a lawyer, just in case we do.
Yep. Attention! Fuck you all.
Attention! Go fuck yourself.
I don't think I deserve a laugh track for that one, sir.
I hit the wrong button.
Oh shit!
What you doing, Mr. J? Is this for your little stream? Okay. Attention! And that means you in the back. The preceding content is intended for mature audiences only. Opinions and views expressed on this live are not necessarily those of Laggin Out Entertainment, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or any of its sponsors or advertisers. That means we ain't liable. If you're under 18, get the fuck out.
Right.
I wonder where that B-man is.
No, that's a great question. So as trying to kill.
Seaman's at.
Whoa, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I was talking about me. Real name.
Do you know? Do you know where that is, or have you not seen it in such a long time? It might just be legally dead.
Do you know where all the cowboys have gone?
Away.
Oh no, you could probably ask the discount cowboy hat boy.
His his online name is Tex Mexual 2. And the guy
soybean cowboy got it.
Yeah. And like he's got videos. He's like, you guys heard it on the pre-roll. He wants to just make my life hell, but he doesn't realize he just awoken the dragon. Like
if too late, your life is already there, so you can't get worse, right?
I'm like, the more people hate on me or us, the more popular we get. That little video about Angry Joe that we did a year and a half ago, almost 2 years now, is at 6,500 views. And people are like, oh, he's just doing a hate video. I go, we got like 4,000 videos on this channel. I'm like, you're pissed off about 1 out of 4,000. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Go fuck yourself. What's that sound effect that Soda does? Welcome back, dummy, or something.
Welcome back, dummy.
Yeah, there it is. That's him. So him and his friends actually try to jump into a live, and the girl goes like, you're like a beta male. They're like, you're talking to Chieftain. I'm like, he's pretty far from a beta male.
That is true.
I was trying to fucking fix my sink today, but I didn't have the right tool, so I had to go buy one. I was trying to fix in the master bedroom, and I thought it was an Allen key, but it's not. I looked closer. It's like one of those little circular tools, and I don't have one of those. So I think Moen makes them special. So I have to go online and buy it.
Or is it one of the tamper resistant screws? So it's like an Allen key, but it has a socket inside the Allen key.
Yeah, it's like a socket inside.
Yep, that you can thank Apple for that one. That is the security screw, and they are supposed to be tamper-resistant screws, and they did all of their fucking hardware with that shit, and they patented that type of Allen key specifically to prevent people from fixing their own shit.
Like,
and then they got sued for right to repair, and they released the patent to all that, and now anybody can get that shit.
Yeah, because it's a Moen fucking faucet. Because in the free state of Florida, we have calcium in our water and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like it builds up, and it's a special Moen faucet. It's like it's a flat faucet that it's kind of like flat at the face. It's that it doesn't come down like a tube, but it's kind of flat, comes down like a waterfall, and So I was trying to fix it today. I was in there for a fucking hour. I'm like, I fucking hate this. And you can't see it, and it's upside down, and I'm doing it. I'm like, I have a mirror in one hand and a screwdriver in the other. I'm like, this is gay. By the way, I'm bringing back This Is Gay. So, yeah, I said what I said. So if you like our show, or if you have people that you want to torture and you find us boring as fuck, give them our link too. We don't give a shit as long as we get views. Trying to get to 20 today. So I haven't done my shout outs. I'm not sure. Hero, have you done yours?
Oh shit, thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot that.
So did you do yours?
What did I do?
I don't know. But I love your background, sir.
Right?
Yes.
You suck. Yeah.
We all know who I'm talking.
That's right. So if you're wondering, everything but the TikTok is going to work on this QR code. I just have to reinitiate it. But that's another thing. TikTok got extended for 75 days, 75 more days until the BlackRock and Oracle are probably going to buy it.
That's a terrifying prospect.
It is
to say, because BlackRock, you remember what I said about BlackRock.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is, they're going to do profit sharing, and since it's a data sharing site, they're going to actually give you money for that stuff. So you'll be making more revenue on TikTok. So once we go there, and they release all the curse words, so that's the reason why we're not on there, Hero and Soda, is that we say death, and I don't want to inhibit our freedom of speech. Like we have to say unalive and pew pews, and can't say guns. I literally had to edit you, like when you were like on a video we did on a short. You like took out your wife was with you, and you like cocked your gun on camera. I have to blur that out so it's TikTok fucking friendly.
Jesus, you had to go to that extent.
I erred on the side of caution just in case they would flag it. So it's fucking gay. That's twice today. So. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay, but that's gay. Alrighty. So, trivia question. We're just jumping right into it.
Rip off the Band-Aid.
Right. Yeah. Deadpool has not yet put a hurting on which of the following characters? Lobo. Captain America. I'm kind of like Captain America because I can do this all day. Or C. Wolverine. Answer coming later in the show. Please do not be a cheating little bitch and look it up online. It's okay to be.
Find this one. This one was I dug pretty deep.
Brought to you by Ferguson Brothers Cards. Go ahead.
I know the answer, but it's not fair for me to give out the answer.
I have a question for Hero.
What is that?
Is it a burden to know everything?
I don't know. I don't.
And please welcome in the chat the Great Kazoo and the Honey Badger. And apparently, I am losing this everlasting fight with pineapple on pizza. Not only am I losing it on Twitch, Rumble, and YouTube, I'm losing it in daily lives on TikTok. Fuck you, Chieftain. It tastes good. Sweet and savory, that's the way to go. I call them a bunch of Nazis for doing it, and you're not American, and you should be deported to El Salvador for that. And all that shit. No! There it is. Pineapple on pizza. Captain Canuck. Who's Captain Canuck? Exactly. But yeah. We're going to start this show off with a bang and something very exciting that happened this week. Val Kilmer's dead. Oh, sorry. That's a sad thing. My bad.
Yeah.
I mean, Val Kilmer. Like, we know Val Kilmer. Iceman. Bought the farm. Man, good celebrities got to stop dying. I'm just saying.
Put them all in bubble wrap, I swear.
I swear. I mean, like, we want, like, Tom Cruise to die. But Val Kilmer? No.
He's going to the...
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't sue me, Tom Cruise.
Well, they're going to that planet anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, Xenon or something like that?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Is it really? I just guessed.
It's not the planet's. That's not the name of the planet, but the god of that religion is Lord Xenu. And
Oh,
the only
that's
reason
it, so you
I
know.
that is because
You're a Scientologist. We know.
no,
Whoa.
I used to
Know
listen
that?
to
You gotta
Perfect. Is it a
indulge this
perfect circle?
information. Wasn't that in the NDA? You couldn't be one.
You know
Really?
it should be because that's terrifying prospect. The only reason I know that I know that in particular is because I used to listen to a Perfect Circle and Tool, and one of their songs they absolutely fucking drag Scientology. Like one of their main lyrics is "fuck L. Ron Hubbard and fuck all his clones," and L. Ron Hubbard is the founder of Scientology.
Great, we're all dead now. Thanks, Hero.
Right? Well, dick move, Hero. Thank your father, kids. Thanks, Dad. Anyone know what show that's from?
Which one?
Baby's Kid?
It was a 90s show. It was on.
Eliminates 90% of the people in here.
Right.
Married with Children.
That is correct, sir. Whoa.
I used to watch that with my dad too.
Oh, this is fucking awesome show, dude.
Hell yeah, it was. It was like the absolute epitome of what humor is supposed to be.
That should have won Emmys. I'm sorry. That was a good fucking show.
Love and Married.
Hell yeah.
About
Apparently
Kilmer, yeah.
that wasn't its original name either.
It wasn't?
Yeah, I don't actually know what it was, but somebody said that wasn't its original name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who sings that song?
Shit, I don't know.
Soda.
That's even harder. Old Blue Eyes. That was Frank Sinatra.
Oh shit.
That's a little before my time too.
You sure?
Fuck you.
But Val Kilmer was in a lot of movies that we all had probably seen, so this kind of sucks.
Yeah.
He had throat cancer for a while. He got rid of it, but his immune system was down, so apparently he got pneumonia, I want to say, and couldn't fight it off and passed away. So.
Yeah.
He couldn't talk, basically.
Once cancer gets into places like that, your prospects don't look good because in your throat's where all your thyroids are, and your thyroids send out all your freaking antibodies that your body produces from your thyroids. So you're starting to send out cancer cells everywhere. It's over pretty quickly after that.
Right.
I could have gone my whole life not knowing that.
What?
I'm sending out stuff too, so
yeah.
Okay, there we go.
But he was a Batman. Good Batman.
Yeah. Which Batman did he play? Which movie was it?
Batman.
Batman, which movie?
Batman.
Forever.
There you go. You looked it up, you fuck. I saw you look it down.
You said it before the stream. That's what I knew.
That's right. Yes, because Samsung TV has like a whole thing like that. He also was in Tombstone. Of course, he's really famous for Iceman in the original Top Gun, the good one.
And
but yeah,
the new Top Gun, the sequel. He was Iceman.
Yeah, he's in there too. Yeah, he's an admiral in that one.
Science? Was that the one he was in? What was the funny one he was in?
Weird Science?
Weird Science. That's an awesome.
Yeah,
was that
Science.
him?
Okay, yeah,
that was him.
I think about it, that was him.
I love that when they had the wireframe boobies on the computer. I'm like, whoa, big titties. That was like my first like CGI titties.
Yeah, Huckleberry. Keep forgetting he was in there.
Tombstone.
Tombstone. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good in
Doc
that too.
Holliday. Yeah, he played Doc Holliday.
Yeah, he looked very thin in that movie.
But that was,
Well, he was sick, Doc Holliday. He had what did he have? That
tuberculosis or something.
TB, yeah. So that's why he was in Arizona. I mean,
TB and chain smoking didn't mix very well.
Right. I mean,
probably not.
Got it from whores, right?
Probably. That was probably like 90% of the population.
Sluts are cool.
But made a lot of good movies.
He did.
Missed. Been out of the limelight a while. So.
And had awesome hair, even like up to the point where he passed away. The dude had fucking awesome head of hair. You can, like, no homo. That dude's got good hair.
My
He had
looked
good hair.
Just like this in high school. I was hot.
You did?
Liking somebody's
What
hair
happened?
don't make it homo. Just saying.
Women.
Oh.
I mean, like.
I mean,
sorry.
apparently they can.
And now apparently you're a white supremacist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I say that, guys, because one of the videos on our TikToks, he had Soda had a Trump logo behind him. He's like, why don't? And then there's a lady that writes in there. It's like, why do white supremacists hide behind a camera? And I'm like, oh, I guess Soda's a white supremacist now.
Yes, because that was all like for fun and games and joking and
Yeah,
people open
because
their mouth before they know shit.
yeah, it's because they're trying to like come after me, so they just come after her friends. But
I'm the least racist of the people in here. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Like, you're not married to a black woman. I'm
I
just saying.
have a color TV. Okay.
You have a color TV.
Yes.
He's got a color TV, but it doesn't work, so it's kind of racist.
Oh.
Oh, Mary and Joseph.
Oh my God, baby Jesus and the baby Jesus and God and Jesus and Mary and Joseph. Oh God.
But that's that's what you should have said. Like, one of them married a black one, and one of them dated a crazy Japanese lady.
There was someone that would call me racist. I go, well, in my 30s, my bed was United Nations, and my penis was a negotiating tool.
I mean,
and like they're like, what the fuck, chieftain? Like, you're gonna get banned for that shit. I go, I'm fucking untouchable now, motherfucker. I'm in the algorithm where I can say anything I want now.
Hold on, let me report.
Infamous is at like 80 accounts right now.
Stupid.
Does she remember any of them?
No.
Well, they're all derivatives of Infamous, Infamous Baby Dragon, Professor Infamous, Infamous Infamo. Like, there's like 70 or 80 different ones. But she's absolutely vicious, though. It's great.
Oh, I don't know if you noticed, new edition right here. My patch wall.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, nice. It looks kind of empty.
Yeah, I gotta find
Not
more.
a lot of awards, huh?
That's not awards, that's just patches.
Oh.
I gotta find more of them.
Oh, cool. That's nice. You should actually frame those. It'll look better.
They're not all military patches though, so.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's very cool. Very cool. And I have no additions to anything. I have your Rick and Morty, and I'm putting Heroes. He gave me a Don Mangley baseball. I have it in the kitchen. Soda did, sorry. Soda got it for me. So I have to reorganize. Go ahead, Soda. Here we go. Wide open. I'm gonna reorganize my balls.
Whoa.
Man, he just pitched it to you and you didn't even hit a home run?
Balls? That's all I heard was balls.
I know.
I mean, that's all you listened for, so.
Balls.
But yeah, my only follow-up to that one was, I don't even know who Don Mangley is.
Oh my God, kick him off the show, dude.
All right, you're out.
Shit. If this was TikTok, you would have already done that.
You don't go on there because you're contracted.
Maybe later.
How do you not know who Don? Even if you a noob, you should know who Don Manning.
Right?
Yeah.
Less than a noob.
Sports Sundays with Soda and Chief.
Right? Yankees were winning today. Not that anyone cares about.
Sucking balls. Literally sucking balls.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
You want to clean down?
And this is just especially for Soda. Moving on to our next topic. Soda's favorite superhero.
Oh fuck.
Oh yeah.
Just text me when y'all are done.
I have words.
I do like this slide. Like, what the fuck? You should have put "what the fuck" under there when we're even perfect.
Oh
Go
my
ahead,
God.
lead off there, Chieftain.
Right. So, let me just get the highlight in there so I can read it. Another Spider-Man has been confirmed. Tom Holland's fourth solo Marvel superhero outing snagged a spiffy title today at CinemaCon. Spider-Man: Brave New Day. awesome title, coming in July 31st, 2026. I'm going to be 50 when this shit comes out.
Yeah, you
Shit.
are. I'll be
That's gay.
29.
That's 3.
They
So
say it's 30, so
What makes it significant? Tom Holland's the first Spider-Man to get not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 movies.
yeah. That means that he may have broken the curse.
Maybe.
I have issues.
Oh, what are your issues, dude? Let's go to you
I wanna
first.
hear your issues.
Yeah.
The title choice. God damn it.
Spider-Man? That is a bad choice.
Are you in the middle? Do I have to adjust my side?
This is the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, just stay there and I'll fix it.
My issue is the choice of title because what is it? Brave New Day? Yeah, or wow. This news article has it. No, it's Brand New Day. Brand New Day is a universally panned story arc out of the comics. And if they go for Brand New Day, it's going to be if they go with the story beats from that arc, it's going to be bad. It's the reason the comic run didn't catch it didn't make very good sales. They rebooted I think it was like almost 5 issues in. Just all around bad choice. It's your
Why? Why is my question?
partially the
They
same.
want people to hate Spider-Man even more.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
I mean they do, but partially because Brand New Day comes off of the heels of what is it? One More Day, I think it was the comic run that basically erases the Peter Parker Mary Jane relationship, everything that we talked about within the last couple of weeks. It's universally hated because it follows that storyline, and it's just it's part of everything wrong with the main storyline in the Spider-Man comics. So I get it. I think Disney is trying to keep that brand synergy going, and they're trying to keep that relatable to kids theme going. What I think is they're going to lose a lot of like the longtime Marvel fans if they do that, which they've kind of sort of already been doing with the movies since what was it? Phase 5 started, Phase 4 started. I can't remember what phase they're on anymore. Don't care.
22.
But yeah, thoughts?
I don't think you're. I actually agree with you.
What?
I don't like a storyline without Mary Jane, and I think how much it pain. What's that?
Since he let her die, fucker.
No, that's a different universe.
Wrong love interest.
That's Gwen Stacy, and you make that mistake every time.
They're always
I think it's on purpose, though. At this point. No,
wrong, dumbass.
Stacy is blonde. She's
always blonde.
Did you check? Never mind.
To the carpet match the drapes?
Generally speaking, that is a fact.
Yes, I know that. I know that as a fact too.
I am old.
Yes, I just know. I've been with a redhead before.
Only probably watched.
That's going to be an answer to a trivia question later.
I didn't think the last time I even watched Spider-Man.
I'm related to this topic. I just got an ad banner for the next Spider-Man Miles Morales movie, and
yay!
That one was okay. The cartoon.
I'm actually excited. I'm actually excited for that because when it comes to the Miles Morales property, the only Miles Morales product that I actually really like is the Spider-Verse story.
I like
Just
the one me and Chief watched.
That was the one. That was the second one.
That's the one
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Okay.
That one wasn't bad. I liked it.
I did like the different versions of Spider-Man because some of them I could probably get into.
Well, honestly, that's a shtick for this movie, but what they play into is the War of the Spider, which is a comic book run, and it came from the 90s cartoon as well, but the comic book run literally goes into all kinds of Spider-Man universe characters, and that's where Miles Morales actually originated, though it wasn't in the 90s. But that's what they're playing into with the cartoon that they're running, or the animated movie that they're running, is the Spider-Verse. I am so sorry. Go ahead.
Letting people know I'm live.
Oh. And I apologize if we're getting off topic, but this is part of the organic.
I mean, no, it has to do with Spider-Man. So
I think the multiverse concept, as of current Marvel, in just my opinion, has kind of been beaten to death. But
that's why I was happy when they decided there wasn't going to be 900 different Earths. We're going to blow them all up, and there's going to be one. Yeah, I was like, yeah. It's too hard. Oh, Supergirl's from Earth 69, and it's like, what?
I like Power Girl because her tits are huge.
Yeah, her tits could probably blow up different universes if she.
But what a way to go, though! I'm just saying.
Right?
If you're gonna go,
no.
If you motorboat that shit, I think you'd die.
You might. The freaking vibrations.
That you're dying a warrior's death right there.
But it's one of those things where, like, the multiverse it's kind of a staple of the comic book, of all of the comic books. Both DC does it and Marvel does it. But when they started to bring it, I think when they brought it to the big screen, they made a mistake. Just my opinion. I really loved the Thanos, the Infinity Stone storyline they ran on the big screen, but it should, in my opinion, that was a perfect stopping point after they ended with Endgame. It was a perfect stopping point. I think because they made the storyline climax there and finished it, completed it, wrapped up the storyline. They should have stopped there, maybe let it rest for a little bit, and then told a completely different story without continuing.
You reach your limit on talking.
Damn, it's like that.
No.
I just, that's just my opinion when it comes to Marvel, but I will say that the last iteration of Spider-Man, I feel like they knocked it out of the park. That was like an ace in this story.
I'm about 7 pounds away from my Spider-Man look. There she is, the curvy tech. Our newest writer on LaggingOut.com. Yeah, and my special my ace in the hole when it comes to TikTok, apparently. I just told him offline the superhero-ness that you did. They heard the video. They're like, "Wow, that guy's a fucking weirdo."
I will say, Curvy, I am not surprised at all that you were able to easily get all of that information.
The guy's like, "I'm gonna find out who you are." She's like, "No, you're not." There's no fucking way you can find me. It's great.
You can try.
You can try. My friends are smarter than me. Oh, Speaking of writing, I just done scalping some boomers on Facebook with the economy. Takes a bow. Let's give her a round of applause. Don't bow too deep. You might hit your head on the floor. She's like 5'1". She's like, "Fuck you, chieftain." He thinks you're. Yeah, wow. You got him all fucked up. He thinks I'm you.
I mean, just remember, chieftain, how I technically catfished your biggest fan for what was it, like a year and a half, and then finally said, "I do know who chieftain is. I know he's legit with all of those credits. I know him personally." "Oh, sure you do."
Oh,
"I
right.
would hope so. I'm hero." And he just like, what the fuck?
I'm a hero.
This whole time he'd been talking to me, he didn't know he didn't know it was me. So just that character trait, that personality trait, that
Terrence the Troll.
yeah, Terrence the Troll, that thing, that whole thing that I did, that's an IT person thing. They
It
pretend
is.
to be other people.
Oh wow. I'm in a live letting them know I'm live, and then someone in the chat goes, "The guy who owes me $1,000," they wrote, "Pay chief." That guy's never gonna fucking pay me. Everyone is chieftain. I am legion. I am omni chieftain. I am everywhere.
That's a terrifying thought right there.
Right.
I'm, as my dad would say, "You're like shit. You're everywhere." That was awesome. You just fucking threw that over your shoulder, just like fuck it.
I do that every time I drink something and finish the bottle. I do that just to see if somebody says something.
Law.
So now, if we get any biddies, I got a shot.
Oh, there we go. That's right. We were initiating the biddy shots tonight. So 500 biddies for either a spicy shot for hero that is full of hot sauce goodness, and then mine I'm going to do, since my stomach's upset, I'm only doing 2. If you're donating 500 biddies, I'll do 1 shot for every 500, and because my stomach's very upset tonight. Yeah, I know. I saw you texted me, so I'll check that in a second. Here, I have to do the read first. Let's see here. Okay, I'll read it in a minute. Amazon Studio founder fired. Amazon Studios founder says Jennifer Saki would not be out at Amazon if the company was happy with her output. Oh, total burn. I can't imagine why she would be eliminated.
But I do like the movie. What's the series down the bottom left-hand corner? I like that one. With the 2 angels.
Good Omens.
Yeah, I like that one.
I read that book. That book was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
I actually heard that the series tracked pretty well with the book, so that might be one that I would give a pass.
I liked it. I mean, the ending was.
I would actually say it'd probably be pretty damn good.
Yeah, and the guy who plays the demon is actually, his character's really good.
Wow, this dude actually found the year my cousin, my nephew was born and his real name. Wow, this guy's obsessed with me.
Wow.
Yeah, if it goes any further, it's gonna be a lot of trouble. He's gonna go to jail.
Oh shit.
But yeah. Okay,
So-
moving. I have to step away for like 5 minutes, so I'll be right back.
It's okay. We'll
riff.
run it. We'll run it. So, is this the studio founder that's fired, or is it a showrunner?
No, I think she was the one who is in charge of all these shows.
Amazon Studios founder says Jennifer Salk would not be out at Amazon if the company was happy with her output. Amazon Studios founder and former Disney exec Roy Price shared that Jennifer Salk exited Amazon because the company was not happy with her output. Okay.
Exact title is.
I noticed a trend. Yeah, she was a
Head of
show,
Amazon Studios. Yeah.
she was a showrunner, not the founder of the studio. Okay.
No, she was just the head of the studio.
There was a bit of misunderstanding on my part based on how the note was written. My bad.
Okay.
Mm.
Now, I know Chief, we made him watch the Ring one, the Ring of Power. He didn't seem to care for it.
Technically, nobody made him do that. He did that himself because I said there was no way I was gonna fucking watch it. And then I watched the half of the first episode and then said, dude, I can't do this.
Billions of dollars up there on the screen right now. So
yeah,
literally cheap as a mask.
That's funny. Yes, The Boys is from Amazon. What is it? Invincible is Amazon.
Yeah, that won Academy Awards. Good Omens was good.
Good Omens. That top left there is obviously Bond. Top right there is The Ring of Power. I don't know what the bottom right is.
Not either.
But I'm gonna go ahead and say that I think it has a lot to do with the performance of many of these shows that
I think
she's.
you could probably put expectations were very high, especially Ring of Power. That
Well,
you knew that was going to be picked apart. So
You're talking about a $5 billion purchase or a $5 billion spend on a property, and it's not performing. Even the shills are like, this is not performing. There's definitely bright spots in the show based on commentary I've seen for the Ring of Power, but if you're gonna spend $5 billion and then you want to turn it into you want to turn it into a Game of Thrones kind of thing, you
I
gotta
think this
do it
is
right.
going to fix Amazon's problem.
You have to follow the lore.
But there's some okay stuff on Amazon. Like some of the stuff people probably don't watch. Like what is the hospital cartoon was pretty good.
Dr. House.
No, it was their sisters, really close friends that like alien doctors.
Gotham. She said, Winry here said the bottom right is Gotham.
Wait, I like Gotham, so it can't be. I don't remember her from Gotham.
So,
unless that's the girl who played Poison Ivy when she grew up. No, I don't think.
Could be.
But there's a lot of good stuff. It's just, like I said, the high profile shit.
You've got, well, I think the biggest misstep is Lord of the Rings. You have Lord of the Rings, Legend of the Seeker, and The Wheel of Time, all running at Amazon. All three really amazing fantasy novel series.
Yeah,
that they got the rights to make the show, and they, in my opinion, they fucked all three of them up.
Gotham wasn't Amazon. It might have been Amazon Studios, but it wasn't. Let's see. But when shit goes wrong, we all know people like to just point a finger. So here you go.
Yeah, you're gonna have a fall guy, right?
But Amazon Prime screwed us all anyway. We pay for Amazon Prime and still get commercials. That pisses me off more than anything.
That's all of the streamers now. I don't know if you noticed this, but
can't remember last time I got that on Netflix.
They're either all jacking up the price of their ad-free, or they're trying to push everybody to.
But Amazon, I paid the whatever
or
it is.
Or they're changing their terms of service and saying there will be some ads.
I should not get any ads. I think it's like even Invincible. Like, I want to say you had to stop 3 times for their ads. It's like what? I don't need a commercial in the middle of my
Hulu,
shit that I pay for.
Hulu doesn't have ad free anymore. They say it's ad free, but in the small print, Hulu says, "Oh, you're still going to get ads in new releases."
I haven't watched anything on Hulu in a while.
And then I'm pretty sure Netflix is doing something similar, and Disney is all over that shit.
It's annoying as fuck, but that doesn't go. I mean, that has nothing to do with her and her, being the scapegoat. Scapegoat. That's the best part.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on here. I think is she's the scapegoat. She ain't the showrunner, but she was the head of the studios. And again, you're talking about a $5 billion spend on Lord of the Rings.
Oh, because
You're
even
talking about
we
what's
forget
that?
Fallout. Fallout, one of the
Fallout's
best shows
good.
of the year. Yeah,
I think Fallout was amazing. Bond is a freaking amazing, an absolute amazing property that they got their hands on.
right.
And in my opinion, the last Bond movie was a letdown. A big letdown.
Yeah, I'm reading an article now. It said, Jen Psaki's exit won't fix their problem. So.
No, it won't. But now
hire new writers, maybe that might help.
Hire writers that give a shit about the properties they're making.
Exactly.
Somebody that has skin in the game.
Somebody who's
not coming in to fill a warm seat.
Who knows the lore? Maybe would help too.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. They had people on Ring of Power that knew the lore. They had a freaking they call them Tolkien historians.
What?
Literally, yes, they literally are called Tolkien historians, and there was and they hired this dude, and I just remember when we started reporting on this, they hired this dude. He came in and he looked at their scripts that they were proposing, and he came out and said, "This is not how Tolkien would write this story." Within 24 hours, he was fired, and they brought in a Tolkien expert that would nod their head north-south. Somebody that was a yes man.
Yeah, it seems like people like the yes people.
And somebody else that I was watching their commentary on this stuff and reading some of the stuff that this guy had referenced. He is this big Tolkien geek. He is he's a YouTuber called his name is Just Some Guy. A little bit of a leftist, but definitely this big Tolkien nerd. He freaking cussed somebody out using the made-up Tolkien elf language, Elfish. He cussed them out in the video because this so-called Tolkien fan called him a hater.
No, I liked Reacher too because
cussed her out in Elfish. He turned around and commented on this Lord of the Rings of Power bullshit and said that he read somewhere that Amazon hired the two showrunners, they were a partner group coming in to run this show, and they hired them just because they came in and did their entire pitch in Elfish. Okay, that's a good way to show that you are a nerd about a book that is so fantastic and fantasy driven, but maybe you should vet more than the fact that they know the made-up language.
Right. I know Spanish. That doesn't make me Mexican, right? That kind of stuff. I don't know the culture, all this stuff.
Yeah, but I got plenty to say about the James Bond thing. If you lose one of the people that has an ownership stake and was related to the original writer for James Bond, if you lose them, lose their support, maybe, just maybe, you should reevaluate your own path. Because what was her? What was she? The granddaughter or the daughter of the original writer for James Bond. I don't remember who it was, but when she turned around and walked and said that the people at Amazon were fucking idiots, that should have been your clue that maybe you're going the wrong direction. That would have been one of those Jeff Foxworthy moments. Here's your sign.
His was you might be a redneck.
Oh, who was the other guy then? Who was the here's your sign?
It was one
Ron
of the guys
White?
on his
Ron
crew.
White.
Yeah.
It would have been Ron White. My bad. He's the guy with the whiskey and cigar.
Yeah, he's always drinking. Yeah.
Speaking of.
Drink.
Anyways. Any other thoughts? Sorry, I know you just came back, Chieftain.
No, I don't have any thoughts. I'm going to be pressing charges on this guy because he's doxed my whole family on Alive. So I'm going to the police station tomorrow and file charges. He somehow found out where I worked and did all this stuff, and I wasn't even conversing with him, and he like my nephew as it's crazy now. Now he's going to jail. Play with fire.
It's the lefties. Am I right? I hate to get political, especially on our show, but I haven't seen this kind of behavior from anybody that is not a lefty.
Again, if anybody wants to go destroy Hero's Tesla, he lives at 2369 West Palm Beach Lane.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he'll use the airsoft guns in the back.
This is some dude that Soda's had a grudge with for the last 10 years.
0 days since the last crash. Actually, I only know 2 people from Florida.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Not on the show, Winry. Generally avoid that.
Anyone want to do the read?
Yeah, I could go ahead and run with it. John Wick 5 is confirmed by Lionsgate Motion Picture Group.
You want to hear something sad?
He dies at the end of 4.
No, I haven't watched any of them, so I can't tell you. I don't know why, because it's right up my alley. But I need to find like a John Wick marathon or something. You know what I mean? Like what I had to do with Harry Potter. Watch all of them same time. I know this is your thing, Harold.
Oh God, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, this is the guy I dressed up as 2 Halloweens ago.
Yeah.
So apparently John Wick isn't done
Has
yet.
it been 2?
Yeah, it's been 2.
Good Lord.
Yeah, Lionsgate confirmed that Keanu Reeves is returning as the assassin in John Wick 5. It was announced at CinemaCon. CinemaCon, wow. CinemaCon.
What did you say, CinemaCon?
Yeah, I did. I damn
we
sure
know what
did.
Hero's thinking about.
Right.
Hold on. Where is it? He's thinking about
cocaine and hookers, my friend.
All right.
There you
go.
Is there a date? Yeah, I kind of figured they were going to continue Chapter 5 from Chapter 4, even though it looked like he died at the end of 4. That would have been a good closeout, but honestly, John Wick is just that good.
Money.
Yeah, there's that. And Curvy, not everybody needs to agree with my choice of car. Shit, I don't agree with the rest of the cast's choice of car. Most of the freaking people on the show drive Jeeps. Just saying.
Yeah, damn Jeeps.
Oh no.
No, I don't have any hate for Jeeps. They're just not my preferred thing.
Me either. Oh, wait,
Plus, I'm just in love with the fact that I don't have to buy gas.
Nothing wrong with that. I don't understand why people have such an issue anyway. But anyway, back to John Wick.
Kirby. I love to give people shit who drive Teslas and Jeeps. I feel like we're targeted here, Chief.
I know, right?
John Wick is living on anime rules.
Yeah.
Right?
The power of God and anime on my side.
Right? Maybe his dog brings him back to life.
Yeah, it must be. His guardian angel is the dog. I give him shit because I hate working on them. Wait, you work on Teslas?
Jeeps.
Or Jeeps? I don't know.
Yeah, Jeeps are a pain in the ass to work on.
Any modern car, I think, would be a pain in the ass.
Can be, yeah. I don't have water handy, but boost.
I have Sprite. Zero. Zero.
Both
with a touch of
actually.
Starburst added to it. Really good.
Ha! Damn, Gazoo coming in with the burn.
Well, they go back all the way to what, World War One? World War II?
Yeah, World War One. Two is when they started with the Humvee. But yeah, apparently Winry works on Teslas too. That's weird. I customized mine. Gave it new puddle lights.
There you go.
Changed out the emblem, made it red, gave it red accents.
What'd you do with Kirby?
Kirby.
Yeah, I need to hear this story.
Did a deal on my truck with me in DC.
That's funny.
All I can think of is was it Boogie Nights? That's all I can think of when he said did a deal in your truck. That's horrible. Marky Mark flipping his shit up.
Wow.
Oh, go ahead to the next slide there, Chief.
Sure.
We have a trailer.
When Kirby here said that y'all made
Dear
a deal,
Jonathan, the time has passed since you left us. We all miss you. The whole high table met your funeral with thunderous applause. But life is a great joke. It seems they celebrated too early.
You claim to have seen Mr. Wick's body during the funeral. I'd like to see it. There's rumors. Mr. Wick's grave is nothing more than a fake. It is said that you put another body in there, while real Mr. Wick found someone to help him escape.
Please. I haven't got the slightest idea where
You're mistaken. They also say that the so-called Bowery King is in league with you, and that he's hiding him.
I understand that his identity is shrouded in rumors and legends. But even John Wick could not escape death.
Oh, John fucking Wick. How do you feel? 'Cause I am really pissed off. You pissed, John?
I would love to have that.
Yeah.
Wow,
Mr. Wick isn't dead already.
A lot of these clips
He soon will
from
be.
the last movie. Are we sure that's real? Because there's a lot of that trailer came from the last movie.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah? Did we get trolled?
I don't think so, because it's definitely confirmed that there is a John Wick Chapter 5. But
We got rickrolled.
there was quite a few clips or quite a few takes out of that trailer that are from Chapter 4. Oh, well, Winry confirmed this came off of the CinemaCon.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, maybe it's legit. Maybe they just were lazy.
Maybe, yeah, maybe they were putting some in for people who hadn't seen it before. Maybe.
Fair. That would be a fair point. Anyways, me personally, I love John Wick. Keanu Reeves is an absolute freaking gem in the industry of shit.
Right.
So, though I will admit there are a lot of people that say that he only really knows how to play one character, and he plays them in every movie. So it's kind of it's kind of true, but he does it so well.
But he's Bill and Ted. That's it. Like, whoa, dude. Can we all just love each other with some rock and roll?
Oh, so
God gave rock and roll to
Gazoo here says that according to his AI, which it's AI, so you can probably take that with a grain of salt. No release date or official trailer has been shared.
Gazoo, Elon made that, right? Your AI thing.
Life fix what ain't broke. Yeah, you got a point. So what do you guys think?
I've got to watch them all, honestly. Then I can get back to you. Again, I don't know why the fuck I haven't.
Let me put it this way, because everybody's got a fucking opinion. They're all like assholes. Just saying. I've got a lot of opinions myself, so and half of them stink. The other half smell better than Chieftain.
Burn.
That bar ain't high, I know.
Wow.
But if you like action movies, John Wick is the definition of action movie. All of them are. Some people will say that it's literally just the same movie over and over again for all of them up to this point. And there might be some merit to it, but it's really just a continuation of a story. Like, they bait you in with the first one, and then you want to know what the rest of the story is after that. So
that's good for me, because I like to watch, all of them at once.
I personally think that you would absolutely be fine if you watched them one at a time over the next, like, one for every 3 months or something like that. It would be perfect. You'll probably find out when the next one's coming out.
I'll have to check, because I don't know which streaming service does it, where they put, like the Wick series or the Harry Potter series, and they have them all, even the Star Wars series, they're like all in a row. So,
shit.
Yeah, I'll have to put it on my list of things to watch.
You might get that on either Roku, or you could. I know I rent stuff off of YouTube.
I know. Yeah, I mean, like I said, people were pushing me to watch Harry Potter forever, and I finally said, fuck it, and did it all in like 2 days.
Yeah, well, Kaori just confirmed that is the exact trailer they debuted at the con. So.
Oh, okay.
I don't get burned out, because I watched One Piece consecutively from 1 to like 1300. So that tells you.
Fair.
I think I took a week off to watch something that came out. So.
It was Fallout.
Yeah, Fallout.
I remember, because I kept asking if you finished One Piece yet, and you kept telling me to shut up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an OCD thing. It's kind of like, I hate watching the last episode or the last season if I know a series is going to end, because I don't want it to end. Like, it's just one of those things. I haven't even watched Splash final season. That showed you what I don't know what it is. It's fucking weird. I guess maybe because I know it's the last time it's ever
right.
I had to push myself to finish watching Supernatural just because that's one of my favorite shows ever. So
Yeah,
and I
would
also
say
think they're
that-
gonna bring it back. So
please don't, please don't,
oh no, they're bringing it back.
please don't. It honestly, it should have ended it. It should have ended it like season. I think it was like 12 or 13.
They actually
That was
should have
where I was-
ended it the episode before the final. What I would have been fine with that one.
Nah. I didn't even watch. I think it was like the last 2 or 3 seasons because once it got to like, I think it was like 14. I was like, why? This is no, stop. Because at that point the
that's
story
right.
was
Kirby's
so freaking
right.
all over the place. It was like, you killed it, especially when they got when they killed. I think it was Crowley. I was like, okay,
They
that's
didn't kill him. They left him in the other dimension. But Kirby's right. They are all going to be in the next season of The Boys. So
oh jeez,
which is going to be awesome. I'm interested to see what characters they pick for. So I also binge watched that one. Chief John Wick. Oh, John Wick.
John Wick is a genre I never really watched, but I can understand the appeal. But I know why people like it. I think people are going to be excited about this, though. That's all I really have to say.
No, I mean, if I'm any indication.
Yeah, I mean, everyone likes it, so I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Likes it. So we'll try to talk about this more because Hero's going to run and watch it. So.
I absolutely will watch it.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of new movies, I'm just gonna totally run this over just to piss y'all off.
No, that's fine.
but speaking of new movies, what's you guys' thoughts on the fact that the Minecraft movie debuts this weekend?
Is that this weekend? I'm kind of interested, honestly. It's either going to be everybody loves it or it's going to be everybody fucking hates it. And
I got a different take on it. I think it's going to be more like if you enjoyed Minecraft and played Minecraft, you will enjoy this. It's going to be absolutely a Minecraft movie. And if you never played Minecraft, you're going to be completely lost and think it's stupid.
I could just see how many parents are like, what's that green thing? It's a creeper, mom. Like.
Right.
So I'm going to watch. I'm not going to pay to watch it when it comes out on whatever. I'll watch it. But kind of like Borderlands. We talked all that shit and I actually enjoyed it. So,
I had no desire, honestly, to see the movie, the Borderlands movie. Like I wanted to at first, and then I saw the cast, and I was like, "This is not a good casting choice."
That was the only thing. Yeah,
that was the one thing that completely turned me off when I saw the cast they chose. I was like, "No, this is the wrong people to play these people."
Being such a big fan, I had to.
As far as there are people that went and saw early release or early showings, and the general consensus is that it's not a terrible movie, but it's not the best movie.
Well, that's like everything nowadays.
Yeah, and in general, I'm hearing people saying it's definitely a Jack Black movie.
Well, I mean, considering Minecraft came out, what year? 98? God, it seems like forever ago. So when did Minecraft actually come out?
Shoot.
Minecraft release. It keeps giving me the fucking
Maybe I should take a gummy before going.
Oh, 2009. Wow. Okay, so I know I've spent plenty of time in it. I'm old, so. But I didn't have all the cool mods that they have now. It wasn't even an auto build function. I had to go mine my own shit. But yeah, we'll have to see. If anybody watches it, let us know.
Yeah, I definitely I have no desire, and it's not because I think it's going to be bad. At first, my opinion was this is going to be a shit show, and then as time kind of went on,
Rogan, right? Jamie, look that up for us. That is true. We do because we need a. Well, Chief's kind of our Jamie in a way. He's supposed to
Chief's
pull that
both
up on
Joe
screen.
Rogan and Jamie.
It's funny.
Except he's not as jacked as Joe Rogan because he doesn't take steroids. Or PED, sorry.
Whatever it is. I don't know. As far as Minecraft goes, I kind of have no appeal one way or the other to it because I never got into Minecraft. So it's not a hate thing. It's just a indifference. Though I will tell you one thing I absolutely love about the release of Minecraft. It is the signal that it's the end of Snow Brown.
Right.
Because I think whether it is good or not, it is gonna raffle stomp the fuck out of Disney. It is such a huge property. There's so many kids out there playing. My daughter plays Minecraft.
Right, everybody I know plays or has played it at some point.
Get out! No. Just because I said that doesn't mean you need to come in here.
Yeah, come give us your opinion. No shit.
But Snow Farquaad. Dude, that's the
funny.
second person that has made that comparison. Oh, she really does look like Farquaad.
Oh my god.
Wow. Well, I mean, now that you think, why'd you put that image in my head, Kirby?
Oh
Fuck.
god, I can't unsee
I
that.
can't undo it now.
It is completely accurate. That's why.
Fuck me. Yeah, I can't undo that now. Thanks. And that's one of my favorite characters, the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
I know the Muffin Man.
Anyways, like it's just
Run as
it's
fast as you
run
can.
around as fast as you
I
can.
am now. I'm fucking take off.
The Muffin Man. Suck my gumballs.
Anyway, thank God for Rick and Morty, right?
Yes, yes. Anyways, the end of Snow Brown. Congratulations to Minecraft. Go ahead. New
Go
Rick
ahead,
and
what?
Morty.
When is it? Let me pull this.
Oh
slide up.
jeez.
I've been waiting on this for ever.
Ever.
It seems like so.
2 years.
Rick and Morty season 8 has been announced finally. More
This
chaos.
guy gets it.
First look. Date confirmed. Let's see. Let's get you guys a date.
Sunday,
May
May
25th.
25th.
Yeah, hey. That's not too far away. So if you guys don't know, at least Chief and I spent many of hours watching Rick and Morty.
Yeah, he always gives me shit because I watch it before I go to bed.
Yeah, Chief watches it like before he goes to bed. I binge watched all the seasons. I usually what I do when I like now I know the new one's coming out, I'll go and watch every season before. So I'll be glued to Rick and Morty. I think there's a teaser. We have a trailer. We might have a teaser trailer.
Oh.
Yeah, there is a trailer in the next slide.
All right. Great. Morty, get naked.
What?
Put your hand off your wiener. I like that animatic. If you guys don't know, like this is something that Cheap and I both taught in college, animatics. So
Yeah.
awesome.
They
I can't
just
wait.
did a fucking DLC and they got another one?
Yeah.
Lead the way, Chief.
Oh, sorry. Elden Ring, Night Rain is the new one now? Hold
Okay.
on. Wait a minute.
New game.
Is this actually a new game?
No, it's new DLC. Unless it is the sequel. Hold on. Official trailer. Okay, it is. Wait.
For you just joining, we are lagging out. Welcome. Thanks for watching us on a
Yes.
Friday night when you have 50 million other things we could be doing. So.
True. Okay, so it's a standalone game in the Elden Ring universe. So it's not a DLC. It is actually a new game.
Yep.
It looks like kind of looks like it's not like a full-blown brand new game that takes multiple years to make.
There's going to be fucking hard ice. And...
Well, I mean,
Oh yeah.
It's a Soulsborne game.
What 3-player co-op.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to have 3-player co-op.
Maybe it's going like PoE-ish or Diablo-ish.
Okay, it looks like they're kind of sort of preset characters. So, okay.
No, it's still 3D looking. It's not like... This is probably something that they were working on or had a team working on, most likely, and they're like, all right, let's launch it now. Is a good time. You know what I mean? So
could be. Could throw up the trailer if you want. They got the trailer at the Game Rant site.
Oh yeah, let's watch that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they put it in the.
I don't know if this is it. There are stills. Is it official? Oh, there it is. Official trailer.
Yep. I'm sorry if I went quiet there for a second. I expect their cinematics to be freaking insane, so...
Seekers of redemption. You were chosen, thrown together by forces beyond our control. Tragedy must be averted. And for that, I need your help.
So, hero characters that have static abilities, that have preset abilities.
Stop talking over the fucking thing.
Little pillager, bent on sacking the lands of gold.
Honestly, it feels like it's going to be a
I will swat away any and all who dare approach.
Band together and prepare to claim. The life of the Night Lord.
Night brain.
Sounds like they might have picked a ending to Elden Ring.
Insomniac Games has confirmed that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 will be getting its long-awaited New Game Plus update on Thursday, March 7th.
Stop.
Spider-Man 2.
Stop.
No.
What the?
There we go. All right.
Everyone's rushing to get their games out for it. Yeah, the problem with GTA 6, what I understand, you're only going to get part of the city with each DLC. So,
Oh no.
at least unless they change that. So, but you're right. Everybody's going to be playing GTA 6, maybe if they can run it.
My opinion is fuck GTA. I'm not a fan.
Oh, I didn't like the last. I didn't like the story in the last one.
I never picked up on GTA. In fact, I was a fan of Saints Row, which was a
me
GTA
too.
knockoff.
Oh, okay.
Saints Row was awesome.
Yes, it was.
Except the last one. Let's not talk about the last.
Well, I have no intention of acknowledging it because I happen to be right and wish I wasn't on that one.
Me too.
You just wish I'm never right.
Well, Suicide Squad, I give you. I was never going to play that anyway, but I wanted to still see it do something.
Well, I was disappointed in that one too. So what's this? Like all I can say is the way I am feeling about this. It feels like they're picking an ending to canonize from Elden Ring potentially. This is just me spitballing. I played the game. I never finished it, so I don't know anything about like the gameplay up to the end game. But I've seen people go for 100% completions, different endings, and stuff like that. Yeah,
Wow.
it's a big game. I've seen people play through the different endings. There's like 3 or 6 different endings. I can't remember which, but it sounds like based off of this trailer that they might be picking a canon ending for Elden Ring itself. Based off of what I know, the DLC has to be done after completing a specific boss in Elden Ring, which the story of the DLC branches off partway into the game. So you don't have to finish the game to play that DLC, but when you play that DLC, that's not the end of the game. So the DLC doesn't technically affect the ending of the game. However, I have heard that it is about 5 times harder than the base game, which is already insane. I completed, I want to say 2 main bosses out of that game and about 3 or 4 optional bosses. Once I got to a certain point, I was just like, my patience,
right?
My stress, my gamer skills they're not cut out for this kind of a game. I'm not a rage gamer. Well, no, let me take that back. I do rage. I do have a temper.
You rage against a machine?
Against
no,
the
I'm not a
man.
libtard. Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Wow.
Great music, terrible politics. Just saying.
I listened to like this workout mix, and there's everything in there.
I can acknowledge good music without associating them with their politics most of the time. And I'm not the kind of guy that wants to torment myself when it comes to games.
Right, you're not a masochist.
It would take an awful lot for me to have the patience to go into this game and actually beat it. But there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people around me that they have and have easily beaten the game, and I'm just like, I don't have that kind of patience. I really don't.
Right.
But yeah, it's interesting. I did have fun with the bit of Elden Ring that I played, but like I just got to a point I was like,
no, I don't. What do I do?
No, don't want to do it. Don't want to throw my controller at the screen.
Right. That's my job.
Right.
It's a 70-inch TV. Don't want to throw my controller at it.
Right.
Agreed. Yeah.
$60 controllers, so probably 70 now. Fuck that. Nope, not gonna break it.
Get them on Amazon for $30.
Right.
And then my wife had the audacity to say, "Are you done with that game now?" I looked at her like she had 3 heads, and I said, "I am not fucking touching that game again. Let me play it." You saw me raging at this game. You told me to watch my language and that I was going too far. You told me to take a break. Do you really want to put yourself through that? I have seen you rage worse at a game that did not have impossible mechanics. And she's like, let me try it. I'm like, all right, go ahead. 10 minutes later, she's screaming at the game.
Right?
Oh, it was so funny. I looked at her. I said, baby, because she kept restarting at a certain point. I'm like, babe, this is just the beginning of the game. Shut up.
Right.
Babe, you're not supposed to beat that boss. What? Yeah, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to be able to beat that boss. You got to be fucking kidding me.
That wasn't part of the 100%.
Right. Although I've heard that there's different gotchas from games where there's probably about 30 games that I've heard of where there's a mechanic where you're supposed to lose. And some people actually get good enough to where they don't unless they intentionally do. I'm like, wow. Anyway, so what do you got from Black Ops 6 today, Chieftain?
Call of Duty Black Ops 6 players on PC shared their frustration about an upcoming change to multiplayer, removal of cross-platform due to PC hackers. And they are mad.
Why are they mad? They're just worried about queue time, but I don't think it really mattered. But...
Doesn't matter with me.
I think I'd rather play against legit players unless they modded their Xbox, which is stupid, but you know. Seems like everybody in this game cheats. Been that way for like, what, 15 years?
Sounds about right.
And I mean, coming from a console, I used to play it only on console. I've never played on PC. I would have no issues with that. So.
At this point, I think it's actually been 20 years since the very first Call of Duty. Will you count that?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've been playing. I don't even know. When I actually enjoyed playing. My hack was my turbo controller that I had to pay like $200 for at the time.
Wow, that's expensive controller.
Well,
the scuff controller?
No, you could turn turbo on. So it was funny because when you had like your pistol, it fires so quick it wouldn't even like leave your hip. So it looked like you were shooting in the ground. It was like, whoops. But, yeah, the hackers, I mean, even some of the fucking supposed pros, best players in the world, they're all fucking hacking, cheating somewhere or something. You know.
Damn, Winry, who you going off on?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's the console players are bitching because they're worried their queue times are going to go up. But
I mean, logically that would make sense, but at the same time, you have to fix the hacking problem. You can't stop hacking on PCs because the platform is open.
Yeah, and they're getting more even extravagant with the setting up a whole PC on another machine and running the hacks, where they're totally undetectable, so it doesn't really matter anyways.
PC jackasses pissed me off.
Yeah, they piss off cheap quite a bit too.
A lot.
To be fair, that is kind of his shtick, even though it's not exactly a shtick at this point.
Right.
I'm kidding. It's in love.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I also used to play this game. Like that's all I played back when I wasn't really doing much with my life, sadly.
Well, if only you can reclaim your fame.
Right.
I don't have time to fucking think that.
All right.
Oh yeah. Especially, I told you we got officially licensed by Warhammer.
Nice.
That means you guys are going to be jumping on the bandwagon of getting miniatures, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
That should, I say should, be very, very lucrative for you guys.
It has a very good market.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Call of
Speaking
Duty.
of good markets, let's go to Soda 6-pack.
Oh, yeah.
Refreshing.
I thought I had a new one.
Sexy. Bubbly.
Sexy.
Soda 6-pack.
No, it is. It's a slide. Oh, it's
Yeah.
on the next one. Oh, okay. Here's
Move to
my
the next
new
one.
one. Look at that sexy motherfucker.
You did skip. Oh wait.
I didn't skip anything. That's next.
No, that's good. We can just throw out the other one. So, Winry did this one for me. So a funny thing happened. We were talking about this a while back. Deadpool mixing with magic. We've said it probably never happened. Well, April Fool's Day on the Secret Lair, they put out Deadpool packs, and I'm like, this got to be bullshitting, right? No, I ordered them. They were sold out. You could only buy 3 at a time, so I bought 3 foil, 3 non-foil, and that was it. Like they were gone. Like,
Oh damn.
it's the first time I've ever seen on Secret Lair had a 20-minute wait to check out. It was like, what? So, but these cards are fucking amazing. Like you can see this one right here. He's eating his chimichanga with the fucking
It's Infinity Gauntlet.
the glove. They've got one with him riding the unicorn chasing Cable. They have one where he's like shooting a flamethrower out his ass, which is cool. It's just, like I said, I thought it was going to be a joke, and it's not. Well,
Yeah, when you shared this soda, I was like, no way.
yeah, I sent Hero a picture. I was like, look. Everybody's like, oh, that's fucking bullshit. They should be
Well,
here
there's-
Monday or Tuesday, so we'll see.
I'm gonna be honest with you. There's quite a bit that happened on April 1st that made me go, that's fake.
That's
And
exactly what I said.
there's gonna Winry. It's better than the alternative, and I'll leave it at that.
Right?
But we'll address in a couple of slides what else I thought was definitely an April Fool's.
I thought
Actually,
this was so, but they're selling. They were like $40 a piece per set, and now I've seen them on eBay for as high as 300. So, like, yes, please. Yes, please. But it sucks though, guys. I would have had to make multiple accounts just to get more than what I got. So,
Published 2 days ago.
if anybody's a Deadpool fan, I might let one go.
I absolutely am a Deadpool fan. But I wouldn't want an incomplete set. I'll put it that way. And that would probably not be cost effective for me.
No, there's 3 sets for the Deadpool. They come at 5. So I got 6 sets of 5. I'm actually thinking about getting one graded and like putting it up in the new store that should be launching soon.
Yeah. I would absolutely love to get a hold of some and get them graded and put them on a display. I
But
would never play.
they come in nice packages that are like sealed with a hologram. So, once you open them, that's it. You know what I mean?
maybe just grade the sealed package.
They do that. I don't know if they'll do that secret layer one, but they, they do sale packages for Pokemon and Magic, and I've seen some crazy prices on those too. Yeah, I like Kirby. Like I said, like I'm a huge Deadpool fan, and we talked about it, and it's like, yeah, that's never gonna happen. I even called Derek. I'm like, dude, I'm in line for checkout on the Deadpool Magic. He's like, you're fucking with me. Derek's my brother, so
Yeah.
he's like, quit fucking with me. I'm like, no, I'm not, dude. I sent him a picture, the same one I sent you here. He's like, buy him. I'm like, I'm fucking trying. I'm trying. Drink something cheap. Try to breathe.
You are unusually and abnormally quiet, sir.
Well, this whole thing is bothering me.
What's that?
This thing that's going on.
Oh, I apologize. I get what you're saying.
So I have to go to the police station tomorrow,
piss off a
and
crazy redneck by making a hate video.
No, he did it before that.
Well, you still pissed off a crazy redneck.
That's okay. That's okay because I have a lawyer, and I'm going to send him a cease and desist. And if he doesn't stop, I'm gonna sue him for defamation, and I'm gonna empty his. I'm gonna not empty his bankroll. I'm gonna empty his wife's too. So you want to play fucking hard with me? I'll go hard.
Hey, Chieftain needs to be able to retire. Let's make.
I'm not doing it for retirement. I'm doing it to prove a point.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. Well, if you want to add to that, I'll add to that. This is the only way that you're going to teach people to stop fucking around is to help them find out. And at the end of the day, the icing on the cake, the icing on the cake is you can retire tomorrow.
I guess.
Yes. Before we go any further, Chief,
go eat some of your cookies. Good.
Yeah,
that's later. That's gonna put me to sleep.
Yeah, you don't want to go to sleep now. Let's before we go any further, let's backtrack about to slide 14 if you can, because we skipped a slide.
Oh yeah, we did. Well,
that's 14.
One more slide back. Huh.
Where'd it go?
Oh, you must have started the slideshow before she added this one. It's the shirt sale.
We have a special announcements on the shirts. We'll just go ahead and tell you guys they're 25%.
Oh no, it's on 21.
Oh, it moved then because I'm looking at slide 14 and it's that one.
Yeah, it's 14 on mine too, but most likely it kind of probably got pushed to the bottom and not moved back up in time.
It probably bugged out. Okay.
No, we see it, Winry.
Yeah, we see it. It's okay. Okay. So hey guys, Winry and her awesomeness and her amazing art, I'm going to completely give her more fuel for her ego because she's awesome. Did I mention she is awesome? She created all these shirts for us, the hosts of Laggin Out, and they are now on a bundled deal. We're doing a sale. It ends May 9th. So go get your shit.
So if you want us on your titties, then get our shirts.
Yeah, you could put our names on your titties.
I fit right perfectly over the. Let's see, the right one. The right one, yeah.
he had to hold his hands up like this to show which was left and right.
Because I see it on camera, and I guess I could just go get mine. So, do we have hats? I don't want mine with a hat on. Right. That would be cool. The only thing I'm missing. Sadly, I don't get to use my hoodie very much. Sucks. That's my favorite.
Yeah, because it's hot there. Yeah.
And if I had a polo, I'd like a polo. Would be cool too.
Apparently, Winry asked us to drink stuff, so let's drink stuff, guys.
Add some. That was a long time ago.
There you go. Feel better, Winry?
Hey, baby, I got.
But anyways,
So yeah,
I'll 100% back you in any way I can, Chief. That dude is screwing around bad, putting private information out there publicly.
Like he put he put an address there, but remove the number and put the address. Like he's just doing just enough to not get caught, and he's got a group of people, but I don't need a group of people. I got Curvy.
I mean,
and I have all the screen grabs, and the dude's gonna fuck around and find out. And if you're watching, you will be in court. You will be in court. You affect my livelihood, and you fuck with my family, and we're a 2A family. You're gonna catch 3 hot ones in your chest if you come on my property. I'll tell you right now. If you threaten me or your little minions, I will tell you right now, you come through the door, you're leaving in a body bag. I am Hero, I'm serious as a fucking heart attack. We have a castle law in the state of Florida, and there's one in Arizona, and there's one in Texas. So you don't know where I live. So you think I'm in one of 3 places. And if any of your minions come through my door, I know you guys don't have 2A. I know you're leaving in a body bag, and I have no hesitation when I pull the trigger. There's I have nothing to live for. I will. You come through my door. You come in my backyard. You're done.
I just got one question for you, Chief.
Because the dude is not smart enough. This all comes from him. He's not smart enough to debate me because I'm smarter than he is. So he's got to dox. He's got to dox my family. So if he wants a FAFO, he can do that.
I just got one question, Chieftain. Why are you stopping at 3? I've got a drum of about 20 shotgun shells right there. Do you want to borrow it? It'd be fun.
I rather have a bunch of 22 so they rattle around for a bit, so they're suffering a little bit.
I mean, 20 shells full of 8 shot slugs right there. Just saying, 20 times 8. That'd be a lot of rattling around.
Right.
A failed chef is giving me shit. Oh, does your job know that you're MAGA? And I'm like, I honestly, literally, when you guys are talking, I just messaged my camp director and let her know there's a guy trying to dox me because I am politically this way, and I let her know. She don't give a fuck. You know why? Because I'm a good teacher. And I don't think the school's going to give a shit either, to be honest. They're not going to care.
I love how Winry's just kind of stirring the pot here. She goes, "Stand your ground is lovely." And then she says, "Though that's the case, they have to find his body first." And then she said, "What you going to do? Give it back?"
All I'm saying is I will use my Second Amendment rights to defend my family. That's all I'm saying.
The Second Amendment is meant to defend the First. Just
that is true. Because this guy actually is on video saying you heard it. He said, "Go harass this guy." He's calling for violence.
That is a call to arms. That is a call to violence. That is a terms of service violation on TikTok.
Apparently you would think so. You would think so.
It's a terms of service violation on every platform.
I filed for it, and they said there was nothing wrong.
That just means they're not enforcing it. Because it is a terms of service violation on every platform. A call to violence, a call to action.
So if you go to LOL Chieftain and find all the tags, go to his video and file a complaint on it on TikTok. I have about like 50 people doing it now. He opened up. He thinks he has all these people helping him. I have people helping me too.
He opened up Pandora's box.
All because
you ain't gonna be able to put that disease back once it strikes your ass.
You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube.
Can't put the genie back in the bottle. How many different ways you want to say this?
Right. Because I smoked him in 3 different debates, and he would not stop talking over people.
He got butthurt.
Yeah, he's a narcissist. His name is Tex-Mexual. I mean, he thinks very highly of himself. I've seen him without a beard. He's better with the beard. He looks like a Beto. So, but anyways.
Can't fix stupid, just saying.
No, you can medicate it, though.
Yeah, that kind of requires lead injections, I think it's called on TikTok.
only for defense. Oh my God.
Oh,
What
this is
this?
great. This is great.
No.
Oh my God. So I saw this the other day and people were sharing it like crazy with me. And all I said was, guys, it's April 1st. So Pocket Pair announced on April 1st. It was a revisiting of a previous April Fool's joke. The PALWORLD branded dating sim. So you could date your pals and you could date your friends.
Creepy.
So it'd be like dating Pokemon or dating trainers. The thing is, oh yeah, we did skip Blizzard. We'll go back to it. The thing is, last year, this was an April Fool's joke. This year, they actually published a Steam page for it. Which, for those of you that frequent Steam, the terms of service of Steam state that if you put a listing on their platform for a game, it has to be a real game. So as of April 1st this year, the PALWORLD dating sim is a real thing. My personal opinion is it's going to be a troll game. As in, it will be a real game, but it's not a serious game.
Oh, okay.
So it'll probably be for like 10 or like $5 or $10. And that'll be it. And it'll be like, I don't know, maybe an hour or 2 long. But still kind of weird. You're talking about dating creatures and critters that you capture in the world. Gives a whole new definition of dominatrix kink. Just saying.
Right. Be like, go back to our Pokemon and STD subject.
That
when you stroke right here, see, you know it.
So creepy.
Oh, Winry, I was going to try and avoid that, but you got a valid point. It's a furry kink. Look, I was going with the capture your pals kind of trend. So
yeah, capture them and breed, maybe.
Yeah.
That's your mark.
Soda went there. Just remember, guys, I'm not the kinky one. Soda is.
No, because isn't that like plenty of games out there, even all the way back to Farmville. You know, you captured your foals and you bred them to get, you know. So I mean, it's not really. It's life.
Sure you don't. Sure your culture doesn't come from the Middle East, there, Soda.
No, I don't worship cows or rats.
I don't think.
Whatever.
I don't think he saw where I was going with that, Chief. Did you?
Not.
I completely missed the nuance there.
Middle East, foals, sheep, goat.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you could say the same for like whales and, you know.
Well, no, then you're talking about executives and politicians and. Wow, that went dark, didn't it?
Yes.
You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
Right.
To them, it's it is capturing their pals. No, that's
yeah, they're capturing my pals.
Gross. Gross.
Oh.
All right.
You know,
I'm gonna come.
Yep.
Oh God.
So since we don't have since we don't have a Jamie on our show, I'd like somebody to real time fact check this while we're talking about it.
Okay.
The title for this slide, this topic is Korea Simps for Blizzard Entertainment. The context is, and it's almost stereotypical because back in the day with the advent of online gaming, the common trend was if you were really good at multiplayer StarCraft, people would call you Korean because that was their biggest pastime. Was playing StarCraft and being so good they can whoop your ever-loving ass in the first 15 minutes, if not
Right.
5.
The best girl or the best player in the world is a girl.
I like boobies.
God, I fucking hate that guy.
I like boobies. I like boobies.
Wow.
I thought I ran into him on another outlet because it looked exactly like him, and he had like all the streaming stuff behind him. And I called out his name, and it wasn't him; it was a different guy. But the cameras are very tiny, so you can't tell who's who. And I didn't have my glasses on.
This is Kerrigan, right? That's the name of this.
Give us some
character.
fucking money.
That's Kerrigan. And
Yeah,
Nancy Kerrigan?
Never played StarCraft, but she was in Heroes of the Storm.
Wow, you never
Is it
played
Nancy Kerrigan?
No.
Yeah, she runs around with. Oh,
Yeah, no. Kerrigan is. I'm sorry. Don't confuse Kerrigan with that bent. Just saying. Kerrigan is awesome.
Fucking things that come over her back. Creepy bitch.
Yeah, they're like bone wings.
Yeah.
There's a whole story behind that, but we won't get into that. So this particular story happens to be that Korean developers are doing a pitch of a new game in the StarCraft universe, if not a continuation of StarCraft's storyline, which with how they closed out StarCraft 2, I am not sure how they will manage it. But then again, they managed to continue the story of the world of Warcraft with the World of Warcraft. So maybe it's a thing. Now, again, I was asking if somebody could fact check this one because it is the beginning of April, which we all know that April 1st happens to be April Fool's Day. This article dropped on April 2nd, but time dilation, weird timey-wimey bullshit. You never know with some people. It could still be.
Last I heard, the StarCraft team left to make their own RTS. So
yeah, same. But Blizzard still owns the IP, so it's possible.
Yeah, that's the one thing I couldn't remember about that. If they bought it, took it with, see, there was something about all that. So Blizzard said they weren't going to do it anymore, but Blizzard's also living on World of Warcraft for the last 50 fucking years, so. And putting out shitty Diablo.
Yeah. And they're half owned by Activision, so
right.
We might never see we might never see a good game from that studio again.
It's just sad. Blizzard was just the best for so long. Everybody wanted to be Blizzard. Now nobody wants to be Blizzard. It's so sad. And that's what greed does to people. That's what's fucking happens. The people that love making games don't love it no more.
Well, top hit is that Game Rant article that we have referenced for this particular topic. It is a South Korean studio that is pushing Blizzard to make a new game for StarCraft, for the StarCraft franchise. There's a lot of, this is a lot of rumor mongering, a lot of jumping on the rumor bait. So,
Yeah, this could happen. We're not sure though.
Chieftain, you could confirm or deny this, but I've heard that this is a tactic that some studios use to
Like a
gauge.
tease.
Is it
Just
true
a moolah.
is it true that some studios use rumors to gauge interest?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, there's no such thing. It goes from the old adage: "There's no such thing as bad publicity." So I think that has something to do with it.
Possible, but I'm interested to see where this one goes too. So
Like I said, as much as I would love to see a StarCraft 3, I just don't know if they could conceivably do a new StarCraft without breaking existing lore. And as you both know, and probably our fans at this point, if you break lore and you tell a shitty story using broken lore, I'm going to crush you with my words, and I'm going to give you nothing but spite and hate, because lore and consistent storytelling is king when it comes to any form of
especially
entertainment.
with Blizzard, so where the
I
Warcraft
still-
lore is so deep.
I still argue that World of Warcraft, in its inception, broke Warcraft 3 lore. But other people disagree, and everybody's entitled to their own opinions.
Right.
Other people say that they used open-ended lore to create what has come after Warcraft 3. And I can grudgingly accept that. It's not terribly broken lore. I'm just mad that you have an ending at Warcraft 3 where the Horde and the Alliance have peace and they worked together to fight off the Burning Legion.
Right.
And then somehow in the beginning of World of Warcraft, they're at war again. And it's like,
yeah, but it goes to that point. It starts off and then works towards that where you have to work. And now you can be on, yeah, you can play together now too, both factions.
oh, well, that's news because I also haven't touched World of Warcraft.
Oh god, that's been out a while now. Yeah.
Yeah, that I haven't touched World of Warcraft since.
Yeah, so Alliance and Horde can
2016?
literally raid the same dungeons now.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which was not a thing, because if you were a Horde in my days, you were a Horde. Even if you saw somebody with an Alliance t-shirt on in public, fuck off, dude, you know. So that's how bad
I
it
can
was.
openly say that I never directly, like, I would never seriously say "fuck you, Horde." I would say it as a joke, but I'd never do it seriously.
I'd be like, I'm not talking to you. Play Alliance? No, fuck away. No,
But I mean, I also had characters secretly on Horde servers. Only my closest friends knew I had actual characters on Horde servers.
On horror servers?
Ah, yeah, totally whore. That damn
Knew it.
That damn orc.
Damn it.
Yeah, or assassin. Back when you could kill people with no clothing and just two white daggers. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how this goes. We'll have to definitely touch up on it as we get more information, guys.
Yeah, I mean it's really just a rumor. But I will definitely say that all of the media outlets are running with it. Like I'm scrolling through the articles talking about it, and it's like every major video game media outlet they published this rumor. It really is just a rumor, but they're saying, hey, we're seeing that this Korea studio is poking the bear at Blizzard, saying, hey, we want this.
We need money.
Hmm.
Where's my sound bit? Isn't?
Where's my money?
There you go.
Give us some fucking money.
That one too.
Yeah.
Fast.
Where's my money?
I didn't eat any corn.
He eats corn the long way.
So if we have any StarCraft fans, well, I actually thought this said Kaori was Simps for Blizzard.
Oh no.
No, Kaori does not simp for Blizzard. She's if I'm correct, she's disappointed in Blizzard at the moment.
I think everybody is.
I think my friend worked there for 5 years. They gave him a sword, like a really big sword
It was
from
probably
Overwatch.
Frostmourne.
Yeah, probably.
And then he went to NetherRealm.
Oh damn! I would.
He's a good animator, man. I'm not gonna lie.
would say
I
that
work with him at Rooster Teeth.
NetherRealm is a really that's a good name to work for, but probably not anymore.
I mean, there's a few years back. He's a good animator, so.
NetherRealm Studios kind of also a lot of major big name studios are in dire straits right now, but NetherRealm Studios kind of in dire straits because of Mortal Kombat 1 for whatever reason. I guess Mortal Kombat 1 did not do as good as they wanted it to.
No.
But then again, Warner Brothers leadership kind of screwed the pooch on that one because they announced it prematurely. NetherRealm Studios, like traditionally, they don't like announcing that they're working on a title until like right before they're ready to release, like a month before release. At least I could be wrong, but that's what I was told by one of NetherRealm Studios super fans, my cousin. Like the dude has been on Mortal Kombat for freaking 20 years. Like he's obsessed with it. Like he's the kind of guy that will go and he will play tournaments just to play a tournament, not because he wants to win the money. He'll just go and he'll play and he'll place in the tournaments.
Give me my money.
But anyways, NetherRealm Studios, that being able to say that you worked for them when they were a big deal, that's fucking phenomenal to me. But yeah, I'm guessing that they probably gave him a replica Frostmourne, which is the signature sword from Warcraft 3, the one turns Arthas into effectively a Death Knight. Creates the primary antagonist for the Warcraft series until probably about 5 years into World of Warcraft story. I'm digging deep for that information, but that doesn't matter. Anyways. Right. You got anything else for this one, Chief? You kind of froze on us.
Sorry, I was watching this guy. I'm living rent free in his head. He keeps on responding to my videos. The guy who's doxing me when I blocked him. He's like, I knew you were gonna respond to me, so that's what I'm doing. I'm living in your head. And then he had to respond back, but I'm living in his head. He's living in my head. It's funny. Like I did one video and now he can't get this is what they do. This is what unintelligent people do. It's so funny.
True story.
And I had him blocked too, so he had to respond. So I had never responded back, and he's still doing it. I used the term ad hominem, and I don't think he's ever heard the word before because he muffled over it. It's funny.
You'll have to share that video with Winry because she's completely curious.
I have him blocked, so it's fine. He keeps on responding back and forth. I've studied you guys for a long time. The only thing you studied is how to make ham and eggs because you were a fucking chef. Stop. Anyways, what was the question?
Oh, I was saying, are you done with this topic, or do you have more to say?
Oh, I'm done with this topic. Yeah. Yeah. I'm done with this one.
I'm sorry. We're almost done, Chief. I know this is probably gonna eat at you a little bit because of what this dude's doing. So we're gonna.
No, it's okay. I'm good now. I'm laughing at this point because he thinks he's a fucking tough guy. It's so funny. Yeah, that's what narcissists do. We know that. We've dealt with narcissists before, right?
Oh, more than a few times.
Yeah, we've done a lot. We've been through a lot of them. So I don't even watch his whole videos. All right. So only frame, is that what we're doing?
Oh yeah. Go ahead and play this one.
Courtesy
Winry.
It won't let me do it. It's asking me to request access.
Oh, Winry. What is this video? Where is this at? Oh, it's a drive video from Winry.
Oh, that's probably why. Let's see. Request it. Help me out. There we go.
The Google Drive video. I should have caught that. I need to get back sooner so I could check slides. Make sure things.
I think that's working now, isn't it?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, I think it is. Oops. Hold on. Open speaker notes.
Whoa, dude.
Move that over.
Arrow out like heat.
Get out of my way.
Oh shit. I didn't realize that happened.
Yeah, you yeeted him, all right.
That's funny.
You are the weakest link.
Yeet. Yeet.
Is this it right here?
Yep. So for those of you that don't know, so for those of you that don't know, this is from Warframe. It's one of the new frames. And Winry proposed this idea, and it's actually a pretty funny idea. She is basically doing a fashion show thing on her stream with Warframe, and she's calling it Only Frames. Because it's fun.
That's funny. Instead of OnlyFans?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's funny. So apparently there's been a small leak on the next Warframe update, and so far they just titled it Only Frames. Oh! Okay, so that's funny. I thought this was Winry's idea, but apparently it's a leak, and they're titling it this update Only Frames. I thought that she came up with the idea. The frame's name is Haro, and she just yelled out in chat, "100
Yeah. And beer.
Titties and beer.
Titties and beer.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you can't keep focusing on psychos, dude. Stop it. Like seriously.
No, I'm not talking. I'm just talking to somebody else about it. They're all reporting his videos and letting me know.
Okay.
Like, we got you. There's like 20 of them reporting his videos, so I'm good. It's good to have friends.
That actually makes sense. I forgot that is Ember. Yeah. I haven't played Warframe in so long that I don't fucking remember any of their names aside from Rhino.
I like the look of that game. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
It's a fun game. It's a squad game, so it's kind of like Destiny is a squad game. It's the same kind of format. It's not really an MMO, but you play with other people on missions and stuff, and you can solo and
so much shit to do too. Stupid
It
amount.
is. It is a big time sink, and I'd love to go back to it, but I just don't know if I have the time or patience.
Do you have
No,
the
you
time?
don't have the time. You might have the patience, but you don't have time.
Fair enough. Oh, hey, it's a me thing. So everybody, update on my business, because this is Firebird Munitions is my business. I am in the business of defensive equipment. I'm working on getting a partnership to sell body armor. I've already got a partnership to sell non-lethal weapons. I'm working on getting a license to sell lethal weapons.
Yay!
I also have a partnership I'm working on to be able to sell concealment furniture. If you're familiar with furniture that have secret compartments, there's a company out there that sells furniture that has secret compartments specifically designed to hide your lethal weaponry.
Your airsoft guns.
We're talking like advanced enough to where you can pair your phone with the Bluetooth to push a button on your phone to open the hidden compartment and then run by and pick up your pew and start gat. So yeah, and that's coming soon. I've got my website up and running, working on getting an online shop going for some of this stuff. So once I get that hammered out, I can start actually selling stuff, folks. Anyways.
Can you sell a gun kind of like what they have in Deadpool, where it says "smile when you see the flash" or something at the tip of the gun or something?
That's more of a customization.
Wow, okay. I have to ask Sheesh for that.
I know people that can
Just the
make
tip.
that happen. And I think I know people that can make that happen with engraving and the customization. And I think the people I know are the same people you know.
Yeah, right.
Oh, blowing shit up videos. Yes, I will be working on getting my hands on some tannerite to go out into some woods somewhere and make a special video just for you, Gazoo, and it won't be AI.
Well,
I am drinking, Winry.
yeah, he's drunk.
Not yet.
Oh.
Come on now, I need more than 2 shots for that.
Oh no, man. I can't try to remember. I had, because it's Lent, I had fish sandwiches, but I had gluten-free
Brownies?
macaroni for lunch, and that might be going right through me at this point.
Oh, Lord.
That's why I had to I had to go run and take a shit in the middle of the middle of the podcast. I'm like, I'll be right back.
Middle of the movie.
Middle of the movie. I had to drop a wet deuce. Come back.
Wow.
A wet douche.
Wet douche? Are
douche.
your head still stuck over there on this dude that's gonna get his ass railed in prison? That's the only wet douche.
I was thinking about Mike Walls and Tampon Tim.
Damn. Anyways, Soda, what do you got here, buddy?
All right. So Ferguson Brothers, we, if you didn't hear earlier, are officially licensed now by Warhammer. We should have our small business loan down next week. So we will be doing a lot of fun shit, hopefully. So might even have a channel to stream the store in. So should be fun. So if you guys are into Warhammer, let me know. I can discount it, of course. Of course, Pokemon, I can't discount for you because people are fucking going ape shit again. Pokemon.
Right.
If you have any old cards, old Pokemon, old Magic, let me know. Get them sold for you.
I do have a lot of Magic, but I'm stubborn and I don't want to sell.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people don't. I got $100,000 cards. Like, I don't want to get rid of them.
I do have a damn. It's like one of those giant storage gift boxes that they sold.
I've seen it. I think I've seen it.
Yeah, I have one of those just almost filled to the brim with.
But we will not
cards.
sell your Captain Canuck. Costs more to ship it to me than it would to sell it.
Might have to have you take a look at what I got. Maybe there's something worthwhile in there.
Right?
Maybe. But guess what's next?
Shit.
Oh shit. Another great question from Soda. I might borrow this on Sunday if that's okay with you.
Hey, Nova, what's up?
I thought.
Hey, Dark Nova.
Oh, damn.
Holy
Dark
shit.
Nova coming
Back from the dead.
past. Yeah.
Wow.
Literally. I thought he was dead in all the other servers that we were in.
Look, he says, fuck you other guys. He's like, I'm going to just say hi to Soda because Soda's my friend.
Right.
Deadpool has not. Oh, I'm sorry. If you want to read it, go ahead. I'm looking for the music as I'm trying to talk. Deadpool. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Wait. Trivia this week. Deadpool has not yet put a curtain on which of the following characters: Lobo, Captain America, or Wolverine.
Yeah, I know this one.
I want to see how many people in chat know them.
It's not an easy one.
I'm gonna guess it's Lobo. I don't know. It's just a total fucking guess.
Actually, one is kind of a dead giveaway. He fucks with Wolverine all the time, so we all know that.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I should have changed that one. I didn't even think about that.
Though that's like the only one that's really a dead giveaway. Outside of that,
Lobo was Superman? No.
No.
Lobo is a fucked up character who likes to kill Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and shit.
It's fucking
Anybody
funny.
you pay him to kill, he'll go kill.
So
He's like Krabappel Michael.
Yeah, exactly.
I just love killing.
That's Lobo, yes.
I love that fucking character.
The thing with Lobo
Oh no, here I go killing again. Go ahead.
The thing with Lobo, and he's kind of a really underknown character. Like
I thought everybody knew Lobo.
like he's not.
I know Rebecca Lobo.
I don't want to say he's not popular because that's not exactly true.
He's a niche character though.
Krypton, the last series of Krypton, he was in there.
Wait, what?
I think so.
I like where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But the thing with Lobo is he kind of has this. I don't know which came first, whether it was Deadpool doing this or if it was Lobo doing this, but everybody knows that Deadpool kills the entire Marvel universe. Like there's an entire comic run where he goes through and he kills everybody in the Marvel universe. And then in like one of the final frames, he actually warps in and he's standing next to the artist that is drawing Deadpool. And he says, "Fuck you, buddy," and just puts a hole in his head.
Oh my god.
Like that's how crazy Deadpool went with. And everybody kind of sort of knows this because Deadpool's kind of gotten hella popular when he was
I have a Lobo #1 somewhere.
Oh wow.
Not anything, but I have it.
And Lobo kind of sort of does the same thing a lot.
Oh wow.
Hi.
He breaks the fourth wall and everything?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't break the fourth wall. He just kills everything.
He's like the Craven the Hunter.
But better.
Okay. So you guys want to know the answer?
Yeah.
Let's get the answer, guys. And there is Lobo.
Hell yeah. So let
Yeah.
me tell you a little bit of funny shit if I can find
Lobo
it.
looks like what's his face, Jason Momoa.
Well,
All
I
right,
wonder
so
what happened.
this was on the actual place that I pulled from. This is pretty funny. So Deadpool has handed Captain America and Wolverine their asses in his own series. He took on Widow Wade, which was one of the answers, in a one-shot special. There was a main man Lobo look alike in the pages of Deadpool, but the real McCoy has yet to fight Deadpool's kung fu grip. I thought that shit was funny.
So the other thing that people kind of sort of started catching on to, I wonder if if somebody Googled answers, but Lobo is DC.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. I picked up on it.
Yes,
I didn't want to say anything because it would have been a dead giveaway. And when you said dead giveaway, I'm like, isn't Lobo DC?
The other thing, though, is when it comes to Deadpool,
Still a good question.
it is a good question. And what makes it even a better question, because it calls other things into question, the thing with Deadpool is he's crossed over with DC like a million times. I'm exaggerating a bit, but you get my point.
Yeah.
He crosses over with DC, and there is actually, and I think I've mentioned this once upon a time, we're doing some deep lagging out lore right here, Giggity.
Right.
I think I know what you're going to say, but go for it.
There was a 10-year special, and it seems like Marvel and DC used to do this on a 10-year cycle, where they would do a crossover comic where certain superheroes would cross over between Marvel and DC.
Can I answer this question in the chat really quick?
Sure.
Now the question, who wins in the fight, Popeye or Deadpool? The answer is depending on who's writing it.
No,
that's how that goes.
That's both a fair and an unfair answer, sir.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But
we go ahead.
But in one of the crossovers that I read, and I remember this distinctly because I happened to be on deployment at the time. Tells you how long ago this was. I was reading a comic where Batman and Superman are on a cruise, and there's an event, a criminal event that happens on the cruise, and both Batman and Superman try to go somewhere so they can get their costumes on, and they're trying to hide their secret identities. And in there are two or three different moments where their secret identities are almost exposed. But because of the interference of a palette swapped Deadpool, they don't actually say his name, but it is in fact definitely Deadpool. And the telltale is when he fucking wisecracks as he's jumping through the frames, interferes with the people that are about to discover the secret identities. Like he portals in with his teleporting ability, and he either offs a bad guy, or he drags them through this portal, or he does something else wisecracky and snarky. And Deadpool's text bubbles are very distinct. He's got his normal speech bubbles, he's got the narrator bubbles, and he's got the thought bubbles, and they all are done artistically in a certain way, and they're all shown in this comic. So it's definitely Deadpool, but it's a color palette swap of Deadpool. So it's instead of like a red and black, I think it's a yellow and black. And it's like, you would think that it'd be like Slade Wilson's his name, the character that Deadpool was a parody of. Slade Wilson being DC's version of the mercenary, but he's not the merc with the mouth in DC. He's a very serious character. But this character had yellow and black color palette as he's jumping through frames and shit. And at the end of the comic, Superman and Batman finally see him as he's jumping through the frames again and wisecracking as he goes. And Batman turned to Superman, and Superman's like, "Is that somebody you know?" Batman's like, I have no effing idea who that is. That was it. That was the end of it.
That's funny.
But yeah, so that's my long involved story of and yes, Deathstroke is the
A long story from you? No.
yeah, that is my long and drawn out story of hey, this actually can be a thing, and that is
How dare you?
why this
You've reached your limit on talking.
this question
Shut the
could be
fuck
legit.
up.
Because
Some Deadpool
Lobo
would say.
and Deadpool can cross over for sure. This could absolutely happen. Anyways, next question.
Nothing. Promotion. Check out Soda and Maya on Monday, 7 Centralis.
We are actually moving to Sunday. So just heads up, guys.
Sunday.
I don't know if we'll do it this week or next week, but it fits better with Maya's schedule because she gets out so late her time, which is different our time, and then our stream gets
Right.
on. So then we
Okay,
can
so you're
play a
switching it
little
to
bit more.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so Sunday's 7 Centralis, or Sharky Will Get You. It's
We're making,
it's an adventure, and I actually titled their last
Yeah.
one. I can't remember, what did I call it?
Soda has a chieftain tattoo on his ass.
Oh, that was the name of that was the name of the live.
Yeah.
We have fun.
Always.
Clearly.
Always.
So
Check
when
me
we
out
say-
and check me out on Sundays. On was that TikTok for another 75 days?
Is it?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and watch why people fucking hate me on this app. Or love me, because I get like 25 to 30 follows a day. So I don't understand why don't we get any on the TikTok one, but new videos are coming soon on our TikTok. But make sure you a big shout out to Soda, Prophet, Mariner, Stormwolf Song, Penguin Lemonly, Ezreal, Tierin Death, Miranzol, Kiari, and Hero for being our Discord Nitro peoples. And also we'll have videos and see why Soda's so mad for his slaves running away and not wanting and wanting reparations for it. There's that video that's coming soon.
Oh Lord.
Oh Jesus. I did not mean to do that.
I like that font though. Pinned.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
No, that's okay. Kick.com/lagging out. Check us out there. And also lagginout.com. That's where you can get your shirts. Thank you, Hero.
Whoa, dude.
We have a new writer. Kirby's going to be writing for us, and you can watch the wrap up synopsis that the Mariner or Hero do, and some one of the kind articles, and we'll be doing tutoring too as well. Soda, I, and the Mariner will be doing lessons soon.
Yeah.
Don't forget to check us out on Lagging Out, where people apparently don't recognize our comedic genius and how much better we are than Angry Joe. Again, let's try to get that hate video to 10,000 views. It's kind of funny because everyone thinks we're doing hate videos all the time because they're just commenting on one thing. But anyways, I want to redesign this slide. I always say I want to redesign it. Those are all our social media outlets. Check us out there. And make sure you tell your friends.
We love you all.
Please. Quitty, please. We love you guys. We have fun. I promise to be in a better mood next week. My stomach's doing upside down. It had to be my lunch today. Ugh.
It probably doesn't help all the other crap going on too. Hey,
Yeah, I'm not worried about. I'm not really worried about that because my brother's heavily armed as well. So we're a pretty well armed family. He lives near me, so but yeah, there's a QR code for everything. So let's just hit the end music, right? Let's do it. On behalf of Hero the IT Guy, Soda Pop, the only guy that the only host that runs at 60 frames a second.
And comes in 3 seconds.
That new machine I got.
And Chieftain.
Y'all didn't want to know that.
We're signing off and lagging out. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. Happy
I got a dog that keeps harassing me.
Later,
Hey there, welcome to the show where we're bringing you the latest, don't you know? We're the host that you've been waiting for, Chieftain Hero and Soda Pop TV. Yeah, lagging out, we're the ones you're shouting about, bringing you the hottest news without a doubt. From internet